So we're on the way to reunite with our Gator.
And to talk about all the projects with the guys at the shop. So I'm super excited about it.
Nobody knows who Gator is.
Oh,
Who is Gator?
Gator is our Hummer H1 1996.
Our classic H1 Hummer.
Civil version though.
It's another project that it's been in the making for almost 6 years. So
Yeah.
it's pretty exciting to finally get this going, and also pretty emotional actually.
Yeah. But also very exciting. Alrighty, we're here. And of course, it's Florida. We're gonna get this crazy thunderstorm right now. We inherited the car from my cousin, and it's been something I've wanted to do already for a long time. Just do some changes, just give it like a refit, kind of. We're finally, after years and years and years of waiting, we can change the car, we can do a lot of interior stuff. And of course, we're doing a huge sound system. We're going through mechanically, but I think we should go over to the car and check it out.
Well, let's go see the boy.
Good timing, because I think it's going to be pouring in a second here.
He's in a good company, that's for sure.
Yeah, a couple of other Hummers here.
Couple? I know, there's like 20.
There are like 20 other Hummers here. But anyway, so here he is.
Hi, Gator!
Welcome to Florida.
We had put him on the transport, and he had this really nice journey without us, and he arrived here before us. So it's nice to see him arriving in all in one piece.
Yeah.
And craziest thing was, when we put him on the transport, the driver that came to pick it up, he had like an accent. I couldn't quite figure out where he was from. I walked away to get something, come back, and I just see Rico and him speaking German to each other. Turns out he lived in Germany for like 13 years. So this is the driver who drove him over here, which is pretty special. Like, there were so many signs on this whole journey. Rico's cousin is no longer with us. He was a huge portion of our life. He introduced Rico and I. He married us. He was there when we got engaged. This car has got a special place in our heart, and it's exciting to finally be able to do this.
It will be 6 years since my cousin passed away, and over the last 6 years, we have always put a little bit of money in the Hummer piggy bank. So finally, we can actually do the projects I wanted to do, and I've been pushing off and putting off for so long. And I'm super excited about it. And we just went through bullet points with the guys here at the shop. They're super nice.
Everyone is like way too camera shy. Nobody wants to be on camera. So it's just gonna be us. But we wanted to share it with you guys, because we also wanted to sort of commemorate this moment.
Yes.
It's a really important thing for us. We've been working towards being able to fix this car. So anyway, just taking you with us on this little journey.
We're gonna look at the truck before we do anything, and then we will show the truck after we did everything.
The guys were ready to go too. Like, the car arrived like a week ago.
And they wanted to
we
take
literally-
everything apart. I was like, no, wait. Let me show it first, what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna show everything when it's done.
Tell us what you all wanted to do.
So starting on the exterior,
Yes.
we're gonna take the roof rack off, just because I think it looks a little old school. And on top of all that, the way it is right now, it just fits in the garage where it's sitting. I looked at a couple of other H1s, which are here in the other storage facility. He showed me a couple of them which had a little lift kit, and it just looks so much better. But if I would put the 2-inch lift kit on and leave the roof rack on, it wouldn't fit in the garage anymore.
It wouldn't fit almost anywhere.
Correct. So decision was made. We're going to take the roof rack off. We're going to install the 2-inch lift kit. On the exterior, we're going to get new tires. These have plenty of profile still. The problem is they're old and they're cracked, and it's
Yeah.
just a safety hazard.
It's not safe.
So, oh, we're getting some rain or hail. I'm not sure.
Wow.
It sounds almost like hail.
Wow.
Keep going. So, new tires, roof rack goes off. There we go. These are the original mirrors. They look okay from the exterior. The problem is they have a very limited amount of angle what you actually see. So the new style, if you want to just look over here, looks like this. So you have the little section on the bottom here,
that
which has,
looks nice.
you know, that elliptical, and the mirror actually does a lot better job. So we're going to install the new mirrors. We're going to install a new backup camera. We're going to install a light bar. It's going to be a bar which goes up here and above.
Isn't there one on that car, kind of? This thing is badass.
So we're gonna install the same unit what's on here with a little bit less of lights, so not as many lights as this one, but we're gonna put an LED bar on
Yes,
top
that's
as
a
well.
lot of lights, Rico.
That's a lot, yeah. So we're gonna change the headlights to the exact same ones. So the halos, you can change the color. The interior, you can change the color. I think it's gonna look freaking bitchin' at nighttime. You just put the halos on, either blue or red or whatever.
Oh, it's really raining, you guys. Wow, it is so loud. I hope the sound is okay. Bear with us.
Okay, so on the interior.
Big project on the
Big
interior.
project on the interior. There used to be a CD changer up here, so there's still the holes in here. So we're gonna redo this ceiling panel. We're gonna redo this ceiling panel. Yeah, look.
Woo!
I don't know if you can hear that.
You can hear it.
Wow. So we're gonna replace the steering wheel. We're gonna take the steering wheel out. We're gonna get a Momo steering
Oh,
wheel.
you don't like the steering wheel?
No, I don't like the steering wheel. And then also you can see the mirror came down, so we're gonna reattach the interior
Oops.
mirror. This one has like an old school backup camera on there, which is black and white, so you can't really see anything. So we want to change that as well. We're gonna take that Fusion radio out, replace it to either another Fusion radio or an Alpine radio. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I might go with the Fusion and just a separate backup camera solution. So I'm not 100% sure. Then you see these panels are slightly discolored.
Yes.
Like you can see this here.
Yep.
We just talked about it, brainstormed a little bit with the interior tech, right? Mm-hmm. You said, how about we make this black, right?
Who said?
You.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're gonna make these black. Not this part here.
That stays gray, and
That
this
stays
will
gray.
be black.
This is gonna be black,
Okay,
exactly.
yep.
Huge change will be the upholstery.
Yep.
Gonna get leather seats with a new, diamond pattern in like a gray tone with black stitching, which was your idea. All the 4 seats are gonna get redone, and we're gonna also do the door panels. So this is gonna go bye-bye, and then we're gonna have a diamond stitching door panel. And now the rain is coming back and it's gonna be loud again. And it's a metal roof, so you can hear it. So I'm gonna speak up a little bit. It's gonna be some background noise, sorry for that. So these seats, same thing, we're gonna reupholster them. We're gonna put a Hummer logo here in the middle, embroidered in. It's just gonna say Hummer.
Okay.
And then here is gonna be a custom piece, which is gonna get built, where we're gonna have the amplifiers behind, and then we're gonna have 4 7.7-inch two-way speakers. These 4-inch Fusion speakers will also be tied in with an amplifier then. So we have 4 of them, they're overhead. They're just gonna be the mids and the highs. Then we're gonna have the 4 7.7s, and we're gonna have 2 10-inch subwoofers underneath these seats here.
Do you guys
One
see
underneath.
how happy he is, even in the darkness? Very happy.
So one underneath your seat, one underneath this seat here. And then with all these speakers and amplifiers, I'm pretty sure it's gonna sound pretty freaking insane.
May I
in
say
here.
something? So I am really grateful to the interior specialist that's working with us, because Rico had this brilliant idea to have this giant subwoofer box. I mean, literally like this big, which I thought it was pretty ridiculous. And I was trying to talk him out of it, but he was like, that's what I'm doing. I'm so grateful to this amazing gentleman who said, no man, we can't do that. That's just silly. No, you gotta do it.
It's not gonna look right.
It's not gonna look right. I was like, yes, man, I give you $20 later. So anyway, I'm really glad that you made the decision. I think it's gonna look a lot cooler.
I think so too. I think it's gonna look really nice, nicely
Just
built
good
in.
to know that another man can convince you of something that I couldn't.
Nicely covered the way it's supposed to be, yeah. So right now the air condition is not working. We gotta obviously fix that. It's not sustainable at all. Like, it's impossible. We can't do that. We need to have a working air conditioning. So we will inspect the air conditions, see what we can do, most likely take the entire unit, send it out, and have them get rebuilt and then put it back in. Okay. The only downside is pretty much the entire interior of the car has to be taken apart. That's kind of like a big job. We're gonna check the entire suspension. The truck is gonna get a full service. Oil changes, full inspection, transmission oil and filter changes. We're gonna change the oil on the differentials in the front and in the rear. And then as she's going through everything, of course, anything comes up, what we don't know about right now, we're gonna address that too. If there's any issues with the transmission, we are thinking potentially to switch that out if we have to. If not, of course, we're gonna leave the transmission if everything's good. We haven't decided yet if we can afford it or not. We will see what everything else comes out.
Yeah, let's see
if
what
we
the
have a
mechanical
little
stuff
bit of money left over in the Hummer piggy bag, there is a very cool, kind of like a roll bar looking roof rack, but it's like a low profile roof rack. So it's not like this. It's maybe like the top part is about like this high here. If we can still afford it, that would be something I would love to get because it looks really, really cool. And it ties in with the front light bar. So it looks nicely all together as one unit, but we will see. How did we end up with this car? So my cousin, which was like my big brother, the reason I moved to US actually, he passed away because of a motorcycle accident. And he collected cars, he collected motorcycles. I inherited this truck. I drove it a little bit and I had it sitting in a garage and waiting for the moment where I would be able to actually afford to put some money in and make it like really nice. I think it's just the right thing to do, and I think if he would be able to see it, I think it will make him happy. I think he would be really proud of what we're doing to the car. He loved Miami. He visited Miami many, many times. Also like a little bit of a circle where the car's ending up in Miami in the end is kind of like weird, but
Nothing's weird. It's all
maybe meant to be.
It's all a collection of signs in our life,
Yeah.
I feel like.
So yeah, like I can't wait to you know, like what I used to do with him. So I can't wait to actually have the truck finished and take it on a Sunday and go to like a coffee shop and have a coffee and a cigar for him and yeah, just think about the good old times.
Go to Oliver's for breakfast in Miami.
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe that's gonna
but
be our
I have
first
to get
trip.
a front parking spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Front parking spot is a must. I think it was a long time coming. We've been slowly putting it into the Hummer fund. First it was like, we need to fix all the mechanical. I think that's the most important thing. Then we could drive the car. There's a lot we could do to this car. As the guys told us here, like as far as you want to take this, which is the world of classic cars in general, but Hummer for sure. So I think we can't take it here yet. We'll take it where it's definitely drivable, safe, and you know, nice inside. It's a circle of life, and I'm not like a materialistic person, but there's certain things that have this feeling in them, and this car is one of them. Like, he loved this car. And
Yeah.
it was a huge part of our life.
Marco loved the car.
Loved this car, which is so weird because it's super loud, but he loved
it.
this car. He had like his seat in the middle. I think it's something we just have to do. I feel really good about doing it.
Taking it for rides on the weekend.
I'm excited. And the craziest thing, you guys, is like 5 years ago, when we got this car, I was like, we have to give him a name. He has to have a name. And I named him Gator. It's just because I think he looks like a gator, like a stubby green.
It's like a greenish color, yeah.
It was never a plan for this car to really be in Florida. And then as we were putting it on the transport, I said like, all right, Gator, we'll see you in Florida. And both of us looked at each other, we were like,
What the heck?
oh my God. Like 5 years later, Gator's coming home
Yeah.
to his gators. I don't know, some stuff is just, I guess, meant to be, and the world works in mysterious ways.
Yep.
Can't wait to show you the progress. Can't wait to see the progress.
Me too.